Roblox Doors is a fascinating online game that has been praised by thousands of players around the world. The essence of it is to pass sequentially through 100 rooms of the abandoned building, solving simple logic problems and avoiding meeting with ghost monsters. In this video, I will try to tell you about all the difficulties you will face while playing the game. Most likely, the first person you will encounter will be Rush. This usually happens at level 9 to 13 of the game. The monster warns of its appearance by flashing lights and a rising sharp sound. An encounter with this monster will lead to the player's death and the end of the game. Avoiding this is quite easy, you just need to hide in the nearest closet. You can also crawl under the bed or into the ventilation hatch. Once Rush rushes past, you can leave the shelter and move to the next door. He won't come back. Screech is a ghost that often appears in unlit rooms. It will announce its presence with a distinctive pissed sound. At this moment, you should look around and direct your gaze at the ghost. If you look directly at it, it will disappear with an angry cry. If you hesitate, Screech will attack and take 40% of your health. Ambush, just like Rush, will warn you of his appearance with flashing lights in the room and a rising harsh sound. An encounter with this ghost is deadly, game over. To avoid this, you need to hide under the bed or in the closet. However, Ambush, unlike Rush, usually flies past your hiding place several times. Therefore, you need to leave the shelter periodically, otherwise hide will do it for you, and enter again, until Ambush disappears altogether. Eyes are a stationary monster that can only cause harm through visual contact. If you see a blue glow when you open the door, turn away immediately, otherwise you will lose health very quickly. Try to avoid the ghost by turning to its side or back. In this case, the monster will not cause you any harm.
Another ghost that can cause quite a bit of trouble is Wall. The monster teleports you to a long half-dark corridor, barely lit by a greenish light. Your task is to get through it. Halt will automatically teleport in front of you, with the words "turn around" appearing on the screen. You need to turn away from the ghost at all times, while moving along the corridor at the same time. If you hesitate, Halt will attack you, taking 60% of your life in one go. The second attack will be fatal for you and the game is over. But once you reach the end of the corridor and open the doors, the ghost will disappear.
The spider Timothy can pounce on you as you open countless drawers of tables and dressers. The bite is accompanied by a sharp sound and can be very frightening in the game. However, the player will only receive 5 units of damage, which is not lethal at all.
Jack is a harmless ghost that can appear in one of the cupboards. He has no effect on the player's health. He can just get in the way of getting into the closet until he disappears.
Seek will be encountered twice in the game, at around levels 35 and 85. In both cases you need to run away from him, occasionally crouching down to overcome the blockage of bookcases. It is advisable to take a vitamin cocktail before the race, if such is found in your arsenal. On approaching the hall in which the monster lives, we'll be reminded by the many eyes on the walls and ceilings of the rooms. Doors and passages you need to run to will be highlighted blue. Try not to stay long, because meeting with monster is a guaranteed death at the end of the game. During the race, avoid contact with hands and flames reaching out to you, otherwise you will lose your life.
is a monster that you will encounter at levels 50 and 100. It's the final boss. He can't see anything, but he can hear perfectly well. Being in the same room with the monster, you should only crawl at a distance, and in case of danger hide into the closet immediately. 50 and 100 levels need to complete the logical tasks to open the door. In the first case you have to look for clues in the books, and in the second, to memorize the combination of electronic locks. Glitch only appears in multiplayer. Too far behind the others, the ghost will teleport you to the other players, losing 40% of your life in the process. Shadow is the most harmless ghost. The probability of his appearance in the game is very small. In fact, it is just a silhouette of a dark figure appearing under the ceiling. This ghost has no effect on the gameplay or the player's health. Here we have got acquainted with the main characters of the game Roblox Doors. This game can be played alone or with friends. Doors support multiplayer interface. You can play a company of up to 4 people. Believe me, it's very exciting. Thank you for watching this video. Good luck in the game. Your BBB.